Hi, and welcome to your yoga class for today. Let's go to the top of the mat. Take your feet a little bit wider, actually off of the mat. Hinge at the hips, at the waist, fold forward, grab opposite elbows, and let your upper body fold over lower body. This is the pose that we're going to start today's class in and really set up with that breath. So as you inhale, draw it in through the nose, filling your lungs from the bottom to the top. And as you exhale, slowly back out from the front of the chest and out through the nose. Now our yoga class is here for a couple reasons: to challenge you and to get you stronger and to get you more flexible. There's so many things that can happen in our yoga practice. And here, if you start to lose this nice solid fluid breath, just come back out of the pose and modify. You're still gonna get stronger just by showing up today. But at the same time, you can explore through these poses, so explore this practice. Take it to a level that you might not think is possible, and then see what happens, and then back off to your degree. Take a few more breaths here, allowing yourself to lengthen, letting the stress of the day drip off your shoulders. Take a slight bend in the knees if those hamstrings feel tight. Even a little sway side to side is fine. I know it will get a little uncomfortable at times, but stay with it. This is how we're going to gain strength both in body and mind. Now let's move a little bit here. As you inhale, lift up about halfway, reaching the elbows to the front of the room, and exhale, come back down. Inhaling, lifting back up halfway. Exhale, coming back down, head hanging loose. Release the hands to the floor. Again, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Now on an inhale, slowly roll yourself up, bend your knees, chin to your chest, and upper body stands up tall. Bend your knees deep into what we often call horse stance, like you're riding a horse, so bend those knees. Reach those arms forward, wrists are hanging loose, and we go into a Tai Chi move called brush hands. Reach the hands up, straighten the legs, lift up, brush forward, and exhale as you lower down, bending into a squat, brushing forward, keeping the chest lifted. Inhale, back up, rising, exhale, lower down. And you can do this at your own pace. It doesn't have to be my pace, but at your own pace, up and down. Finding connection between your breath and your movements. Now turn to the right side, flex your right foot straight, right leg, fold over that right leg. Inhale, rise back up like you're making a rainbow, go over to the left side. Hinge at the waist and fold forward, brushing the left side of the room. Lifting back up, inhale, straight up, straight back down in the center. Exhaling down, chest lifted, gaze lifted, reach up, inhale. And of course, you can always add a smile to add a little intensity, or just because it's so much fun. Now let's do one more here. Let's turn to the right. Turn over that right foot one more time. Lift it back up. Over the left side. Rise back up, back to center, and just get grounded. So take those hands in front of you, float them down the body, and feel energy through the feet. Now step to the top of your mat, feet together, arms by your side, standing nice and strong. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the hands wide, flat back, dive it down. Inhale, lengthen that back, shoulders soft, gaze forward. Exhale, fold deeper. Now as you inhale, bend those knees like you're sitting back into a chair. Reach those hands overhead, connect the hands, and bring the hands down to your heart. Now hold it here. This is a great place to feel, especially feel that strength building. Our purpose of our yoga class is to find sensations. Sensations in the body, sensations of what's going on in your mind, but we're looking to get out of our mind and come back to our senses. And we do that by intensifying these poses, if this isn't enough. So keep those knees pressed together, maybe hips a little bit lower. Again, adding that smile, and gaze just in front of your mat on the ground. Find a focal point that'll help you hold and breathe a few more breaths in each position. Now if you want to intensify this, add a little bit more to your back strength. Reach the arms up overhead, biceps near the ears. And even more intensity, you can perhaps, we'll see, how about we lift those heels up? Heels off the mat so you're on your toes or the balls of your feet. But get those hips down low. Stay strong. Engage your abs, your core, to support your lower back here. How about a little bit lower? Just a few more breaths. This will get you really strong. Take another inhale, reaching high, and exhale. Finally, fold it forward. Inhale, lengthening the back, and exhale, folding down. Reach all the way out, lift up, stand tall, connect the hands at the top, and exhale, swan dive. Take it all the way to the ground, bending the knees if you want to. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands and step or start to jump, either way, back to an upper push-up or upper plank pose. So pause here for a moment. I want you to feel the strength in your body. Press the ground away through your hands, fill out your back, and anytime you want to modify, if this is a little too much, take your knees to the floor. You're still going to build a lot of strength with those knees on the ground. In fact, the best part of this class is you're going to get stronger just by showing up. So on your next breath, shift forward a little on your toes. Exhale, slowly lowering, bending the elbows up to 90 degrees. Then press your chest forward, heart open wide, flip the tops of the feet to the floor, and pause in what we call upward facing dog or up dog. Now if you find yourself collapsing, your shoulders up to your ears, you can take the knees down or even the thighs down to really get strong and press into the hands and get those shoulders away from the ears. And once you gain some strength, maybe those knees come up. Press a little closer, chest towards the front of the room as you inhale. And exhale, send those hips up and back, pressing to downward facing dog. So let's check out the basics of downward facing dog. Your fingers are spread wide, about pinkies to the edge of the mat. And your feet are about hip distance apart. Press the heels down. And your head is hanging loose, neck is relaxed, and you gaze towards your legs. This is a really great place to check in with your body, to notice what you're feeling, and also can become a resting pose of sorts. So check in, see what's happening, see where you need to take care of today. So on your next breath, look forward, bend your knees, and exhale as you step to the top of your mat. Take a lengthening breath, inhale, exhale, fold, even deeper each time. Inhale, reach all the way up, stand tall. Exhale, dive back down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, step or jump back to plank. Inhale, drifting forward on the toes. Exhale, bend those elbows. Inhale to upward facing dog, chest open. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog, tailbone into the sky. Now here's a great time to just walk out the feet, so pedal the feet. One heel to the ground, opposite knee bends, and back and forth. So towards the end of class, we'll do this again. And you'll feel this really great difference you've made in your body. So it's gonna be amazing. Now look forward again. Bend, actually don't bend anything. Step your right foot forward into a lunge right between your hands. But keep your hands down, so we're in a low lunge. Anytime you'd like to modify this, take the back knee to the floor. That's still a great variation. And then keep the chest and the belly and the thigh glued together. Open up the arms, wrists leading to the ceiling. And then imagine someone pulling the crown of your head forward. So shifting forward and lengthening through your back. To intensify, take that right heel, lift it up. So again, you're on the ball of your foot, you're on your toes. So if you're feeling strong today, this is a great place to be. Otherwise, those other options are amazing. Stay with what works for you. Now keeping the lower body where it's at, lift your arms, reach all the way up, stand up in the upper body, and exhale, open your arms, drawing the shoulders down, and hands open wide. Look up, start to arch in the back, adding this back bend. Back to the breath. Inhale. Slow, deep, long exhale. Inhale, reaching back up, hands connect. Exhale, hands back down to the floor. Step your right foot back and down to plank. Drift forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows bend, descend. Inhale, press the heart forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, take the hips to the sky. Use your core, downward facing dog. Now we step that left foot forward. Take an exhale and step right between the hands if you can. Keep the hands on the floor just to set yourself up. You're welcome to stay right here as well with the hands supporting you. Now lengthen through your back, reaching the crown of the head forward. Possibly here, open the arms on this side. See what you've got. Remember, you can explore in each pose and then back off to where it feels comfortable to you. But it's okay to be a little uncomfortable. That's how we're gonna grow, actually. So if you want, pick up that left heel. How about a little more on this side? Reach the arms forward like you're holding onto a ball. Biceps near the ears, reach. You're gonna feel that back strengthening really fast. Now take the hands back to the side, drop that front heel, reach out, lift up, hands to the top. This time connect the palms, take the thumbs to the back of the neck, elbows to the sky. Again, look up, arching the back, curling that chest open. Imagine tucking your tailbone under, we call it posterior pelvic tilt. So imagine taking it underneath your hips so you feel a little bit more pull on the back of that, the front of that back leg, on the quads and your hip flexors. Now we're almost there. Take another inhale and exhale. A little bit lower. Take another breath in as you reach the hands up. Exhale, hands come to the ground. Step that left foot back this time. Place it to the floor. Drift forward in your plank. Go to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale, up dog, pressing heart forward. And exhale to downward facing dog. Awesome. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step, jump, or float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, bend those knees deep, reach the hands out and up, connect the hands and bring them down to your heart. Exhale. Hold back into this chair pose, like you're sitting back into a chair. So again, feeling what's going on in your body, enjoying the strength you're building, and deepening the breath. Now take one more breath, inhale, exhale, fold forward, straight legs, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Now rise all the way up, inhale, reach out and up. Now take that left hand down by your side, right hand reaches over, extend it. Little side bend here. And how are you gonna get longer through that right side? You're gonna lift first through the left side. Look up towards that top arm. Soften the shoulders. Now on your next inhale, reach that opposite hand up, left hand up, right hand comes down, left hand reaches over. Again, lifting and reaching through that right side first, and then the left side gets longer. So you can even bump the hips to the side a little here. Look up past that left arm. Get ready. Now on your next inhale, reach that right arm up, both hands high. Exhale, swan dive. Take it to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to plank pose. Again, drift forward. Exhale, bending the elbows, chaturanga style. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, press the hips up and back. Flip over the toes, heels to the ground. Now take another inhale, and then as you exhale, step the right foot forward again. This time spinning the back heel to the floor. For a warrior stance, reach the arms up, connect them at the top, and then open up Right hand forward, left hand back. Hips open, shoulders open, arms open. We often call this warrior two. So this pose is set by your back foot. Go ahead and walk it in if you need a little bit less, so shorten that stance. For a little bit more, you're feeling strong today, walk it back a little bit farther. Really lengthen and grow through those arms. And you're keeping your gaze at the front fingers, so your front hand. Keep your focus, keep your breath, keep your peace. Now we're going to be here a while. So I want you to feel like you're squeezing. Actually, just do it. Squeeze your legs together like your feet are going to move and try to touch each other, except they won't. You're just going to feel all this energy come up into the center of your body. Now abs in, even closing your eyes, taking a couple more deep breaths. Now it's just you and your breath, no one else around you, nothing else around you. Come back to that smile. Add some intensity. Now you can open your eyes, take a breath in, lengthen longer. Exhale, back hand comes forward to meet the front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, this time take the hands behind your back. Square the hips up forward. Take a breath in, open the chest, look up. And exhale, fold forward, taking your right shoulder to your right knee. Now if you're feeling flexible today, you can take your shoulder to the inside of the knee. And if this hand clasp is not possible, feel free to grab opposite elbows or elbows or forearms instead. But if you've got the hands interlaced, press the palms together. And then let your head and neck relax. Look back at the back foot, it's pressed against the floor. And we're building heat into that right leg so that when we stretch it, it's going to feel really good. Now on your next inhale, we rise back up, release the hands, reaching up. And exhale, open back up to warrior two, right hand forward, left hand back. But straighten that front leg this time. Maybe walk the back foot in a little bit. Reach really long with that right hand, and then place the right hand on the leg, the ankle, the foot, or the floor, left hand straight up. So stack the shoulders, almost trying to make your body flat, except your hips, they're pulling forward a little bit. Make the upper body flat. Gaze up towards that left hand. And if it bothers your neck, you can always look down. That'll also help the balance. Same thing as warrior two, you're gonna squeeze your legs together to stay stationary, to feel the strength. Now on your next inhale, pivot. So rotate forward, open up the arms. You'll find yourself in what we call pyramid pose. Hips are squared to the front of the room or wherever you are. And then take your hands down your leg or drape over, taking the hands to the floor. Both legs very straight. Nose coming down to your shin. Now look forward, bending that front knee and the back knee. Step to the top of your mat into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold. And then let's sit back into that chair pose again. So bend those knees deep, hands come up, and then they descend to your heart. Take one more lengthening breath, this time twisting to the right. So exhale, left elbow to the right leg, and then palms trying to press to your heart, so the center of your body. And look over that right shoulder, check out that it's soft. Once in a while you can look down, see if those knees are bent evenly. I know one of them likes to straighten out. We'll make sure they're bent even and pressed together. Now if you're not feeling enough, we can start to accentuate that a little bit more, this twist, by opening up the arms. Reach that right hand high, left hand low towards the ground. Give yourself a little bit more leverage to get deeper into this twist. Now everybody take your hands back to prayer. As you inhale, keep the hips low, reach up to the center, up high with the hands. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, stand tall. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your back, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or jump back to your upper push-up. Drift forward on the toes. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, up dog, press forward. Exhale, hips to the sky to downward facing dog. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, step the left foot forward. This time, back heel spins down again. Reach up for warrior one, hands connect, and then open it up, left hand forward, right hand back. And then finding your way to warrior two, same thing, just the other side. So we're checking out how our body feels, seeing if we need a little bit more by walking that back foot a little farther away from you or maybe a little bit closer. Open up the hip. I know that back hip sometimes likes to pop up a little bit. We get a little wonky. So keep the shoulders stacked over the hips and keep them level and even. Think stacked joints, think straight lines, and really good alignment. Keep that gaze forward at the front of your left fingers this time. And then lift through the front arch of your foot. That'll keep the knee open. Again, you can close your eyes, taking a couple deep breaths. Noticing what more you can soften, what more you can engage. Open your eyes back up, reach a little bit longer, inhale. Exhale, right hand comes forward to meet the left. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, take the hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers once again. And exhale, fold it forward, left shoulder to left knee, or to the inside of the left knee. Remember, there's always a variation to grab your wrists or forearms instead, or stay with the palms connected, wrapping to the front of the room. Feel that back, the right hip pulling forward, left hip pulling back. So we're trying to square to the front. Again, relaxed in your neck, your head, just hanging out there. Now come back up as you inhale, release the hands, reach up, connect. Exhale, back to warrior two. Open up those arms. Straighten that front leg. Reach super long forward like you're reaching for something, and then take your hand, left hand down on the foot, ankle floor, right hand straight up. So we sometimes call this triangle pose, probably because your legs look like they're in a triangle. Everything's kind of geometrical here in this position. Straight lines. Gaze is up. Extension through the spine. Reaching that crown of the head forward. Keep reaching a little bit higher, softening that right shoulder. If you want to look down, that will help your balance. When you're ready, let's rotate forward. You may have to adjust your stance a little bit here, stepping a little farther in with the back foot. Reach the arms super wide, and then exhale, fold over that very straight front leg. Letting your head drape, your arms drape. Everything relaxed, and you're feeling that stretch in that front hamstring. The breath is calm, it's fluid. It's there to help you, guide you through class. Okay, look forward a little. Bend your front knee, step that back foot forward to meet the left. Take a breath in, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold. Sit back into that chair again one more time. Reach the arms up overhead, connect, and hands come down to your heart. Take a breath in to lengthen the spine, and exhale everything out, twisting left this time. And pressing into that top palm the top hand to push a little harder into that right elbow into the knee. Again, knees bent even. Look over that left soft shoulder. Feet together, knees together. Like you're wringing yourself out like a towel. Getting rid of all the toxins, getting the internal organs massaged and working. Now same thing on this side. If it's just not enough and your mind starts to wander, start to open up the arms, reaching left hand high, right hand towards the floor. Stay low in the legs and twisted in the body. Now each exhale gets you a little deeper, but take your hands back to prayer. Inhale as you reach up, hips stay low. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press down, chest open, and exhale, straighten your legs and fold forward. Hands are out to the front of the room. We're stretching out the front of our chest and also our back muscles. There should be even a lot going on, even in a simple pose, so yoga doesn't have to be too complicated. It can be fairly simple, but done with consistency, you will get stronger, longer, leaner, and looser every single day. Now take an inhale, releasing the hands, reach back up, hips low, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold, down low again. Inhale, rise up all the way, stand tall, reach, connect the hands. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, step or jump back to plank, flat back, shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, press the heart forward, up dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Use your core to draw you back to downward facing dog. Now take a breath in, heels to the floor. Exhale, right foot on the ground again, crescent lunge, back heel stays up, lift the arms. And exhale, we're twisting. So take that right hand back behind you, left hand forward, fingers spread wide and look back towards the right hand. That's the one that's behind you. Jazz hands if you'd like, thumbs up. Now stay deep in that lunge. If at any time you want to take the back knee to the ground in this variation, just place it to the floor. No big deal. It's a great place to be. Now press through that back heel, and you're welcome to stay right here in this extended arms parallel to the ground, or take that left hand, flip it, reach it up, right hand to the back of the left leg. So it's a reverse twisted lunge. Look down over your right shoulder towards the ground. Now use your core to come back up and take that left hand, place it to the inside of your right foot and right hand straight up. So a twisted lunge. You might find this is a little much, so again, back knee can stay down. See if you can get that left shoulder a little bit closer to your right knee. Then one more breath, and take the right hand down to the floor. Pick up that right leg and draw it straight back, single leg plank pose. At any time, taking that knee, left knee down, or not. Now lower it down into low plank, upward facing dog on one leg, right leg stays high, and exhale, left toes under, right heel to the sky, downward facing dog on 3 limbs. So your hands in your one foot. So lift that heel, press the right heel to the ground or to the sky and the toes towards the ground. And then the left heel draws towards the floor. So imagine yourself separating those heels. Now keep the shoulders and level and equal weight in the hands, so we're not opening the hip here. Take another breath in, lifting that heel higher. Exhale, step it forward into that lunge, back heel to the ground, back to warrior one, reach up high. Exhale, right back down to the floor. Step the left foot, that right foot back. Lower, low plank, up dog, open that heart, exhale to downward facing dog. Now breathe in, press the heels, and exhale, step that left foot forward, reaching the hands up overhead, crescent lunge. This time twisting the opposite way, left hand back, right hand forward. Trying to square the shoulders up over the hips, and of course you can take the knee down or leave it lifted, depending on what you did on the last side or what feels good to you on this side. Now hands spread wide, reaching wall to wall. Looking over your left shoulder towards your left thumb. And intensify this is an option. As an option, you can take the right hand reaching towards the ceiling, palm to the back, left hand to the back leg, and look over that soft left shoulder. Now press strong through the back heel to keep you supported in your lunge. Rise back up, taking the right hand this time to the inside of the left leg, left hand straight up. So imagine your shoulders are stacked, left above right, wrists are even stacked, left above right. And your gaze is up towards that left hand. See if you can walk that right hand a little closer to your left foot. Connect the shoulder and the knee. Now if this bothers your neck at all, keep the gaze down. Otherwise, gaze up. Extend the twist through that gaze. And exhale, taking that left hand back down. Pick up that left foot and draw it straight back again, single leg plank. Remember, you can take that knee down if you'd like to. Lower to low plank, elbows bent to 90 degrees. Lift up dog on one leg. Exhale, lift the left heel, downward facing dog, hips up high. Separate those heels. So your leg doesn't have to be too high here. It can actually be just a couple inches or a couple of feet off the ground. What matters is that you're feeling something. So if you turn the toes of that left foot a little closer to the ground, turn them, internally rotate your thigh, your leg, you'll feel more on the back of the right leg. Heels separating, upper body relaxed. Now take another inhale, heel higher. Exhale as you step forward. Draw the back heel down, a warrior one stance, reach up. Hands connect and exhale. Take the hands back down, stepping the left foot back and down plank pose. Lower to low plank. Inhale to up dog, press. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now again here, pedal out the feet a couple times. Notice the difference you've made. Like I said, you're going to notice that change. Bend your knees, gaze forward, and step, jump, or float to your feet forward to that fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands connect. You can even add a back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Again, lowering it down, elbows hug the side of your body. Slow exhale. Inhale, rise up to upward facing dog. Exhale, use your core to draw you back to downward facing dog. Now take your right knee to the floor, making a straight line with your right hand, right knee, and left foot. Lift that left arm up towards the ceiling for a modified side plank. So your body's in a flat line. Gaze up towards that left hand, challenge that balance. And if you'd like to stack that bottom leg below the top leg or straighten the legs, you can stack the feet or scissor the feet into a full plank, lifting the hips a little higher. Keeping that shoulder safe by pressing into the feet. Now extend, maybe left hand forward, extending, top hand forward, reach. Left hand goes back up to the sky, lift high, exhale, left hand down to the floor. Now right away you can drop that opposite knee, go to modified side plank, or just roll open to the other side. Left hand down, right hand reaches towards the ceiling. Gaze up so that you imagine your hips floating up a little higher. Extend that left hand forward, bicep near the ear, palm facing down. Hips drawing even higher, strong through the left arm. When it starts to get challenging, come back to the breath. Just one more. I think just one more each time. Reach that right hand high and take it down low to a plank pose again. Separate the feet hip distance. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high to down dog. Pedal out the feet here. I believe this is our last down dog. Yep, last downward facing dog. So let's take the knees down. You can collapse a little bit in your shoulders. Typically we don't say to collapse, but here it's fine. Stack the wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Drop your belly down, inhale, press your heart forward, arch your back. Exhale as you round your back, pressing into the hands and the tops of the feet. Again, back and forth, inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. Cat and cow. Now come back to more of a neutral position. Sit back on your heels, cross your legs, and just sit forward. Bring your legs forward. Take your feet together. We'll find the feet right here. So hands on your feet, knees out wide. Lengthen through your back, take a breath in. Straight spine, exhale as you fold it forward or hinge forward at your waist. Press the elbows into the tops of the thighs to try to get the knees towards the floor. Then pull yourself a little bit deeper. Now keep breathing and keep lengthening. So instead of rounding the back, which is a different pose, rounding the back, let's keep that back flat. And come back up, take a breath in. Pick up your knees, draw them together, feet just a little in front of you. Then we reach the hands forward and lean back about 45 degrees or so. You'll feel your sit bones and tailbone. Lift your chest and you're welcome to keep your feet down on the floor or start to lift your legs. Maybe the shins are parallel to the floor. Or if you're feeling pretty good today, straighten the legs. Lift them all the way up. Think up here. So whatever variation of boat pose, use that today. We're strengthening our core, but we're also strengthening our mind and our breath. So being okay with the challenging situations that arise here sometimes. Okay, now with straight legs, lower them down, hands by your hips, fingers point towards your toes. Straight legs, toes, big toes. Lift up your hips, big toes trying to touch the floor. If this bothers your knees, go ahead and bend the knees. But right away we take it back down. So just bring your butt back down. Reach forward with straight legs, round your back this time, it's all good. Slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra, down to the floor until your shoulders touch the floor. And when they do, we're gonna take our feet, knees, and bend them. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little roll side to side. It's going to help massage the lower back. And if you feel good there, how about grab the outsides or the insides of your feet and draw your knees towards your shoulders to the outside of the mat. So rocking side to side. Now extend the arms out to the side and kick the heels, kick the feet all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthening through the legs. Feel free to bend the knees up to 90 degrees, but no more than that. Or keep the legs up straight. Hands are open, palms are down. Take a breath in as you lengthen the feet and exhale. Draw your feet down to the right side of your body until they touch the floor. Inhale, rise back up. Feet towards the ceiling and exhale. bring the feet back towards the floor, to the left. So we go back and forth in this twisting ab workout. 3 times each side, inhaling up and exhaling down. Let's do one more over to the left side. And lift the legs back up. Knees bent, hug them into your chest once more. Now keep the knees bent. Rock side to side. Again, always feels good for this little break. Now take the feet down to the floor, but keep the knees bent. Feet are about a hip distance apart. Reach the hands towards the heels, palms facing down, and start to lift in that mid-body. So through your back, your glutes, press through the heels, creating this bridge position. Now we'll just use this here, this pose, the simple bridge pose. Can help to open the front of your body. And slowly lower back down. Heading into the final phases of class. Hug your knees in again, once again. Now extend your left leg straight in front of you into the floor. Right knee hugs in. Take your left hand to draw that right knee across your body. Your right hand is going to extend long. And then take your gaze away from your legs so you can extend the twist. Keep the shoulders anchored to the floor. And start to breathe, getting deeper each exhale. These twists are going to help to neutralize our body, bring us back down to an original state. Alright, start to draw that right knee back up. Give it one more squeeze into your chest. Extend the right leg this time. Left knee pulls in. Using your right hand this time, guide that leg across your body. Extend the left arm to the ground, left shoulder on the ground, and look away from the leg. So we're calm, we're relaxed. Stay with that nice, even, steady breath. Now draw that left knee back up, hug it one more time. Get ready for our last and final pose. If you need to make any adjustments, now is the perfect time so you can stretch out any other parts of your body or any other poses you need to do. Then take your time getting into this last and final pose. Extend your legs forward, hands rest by your side. Close your eyes and start to notice your breath in and out, up and down your belly. This is that place during class where we restore, we rejuvenate. It's where we absorb our practice. So you want to take this with us through the rest of our day. And we do that by spending these last few minutes absorbing and acknowledging what a great job we did. So take some time here to fully relax. Take as much time as you want. In fact, 5-10 minutes is preferred, but even just a few minutes can have major benefits after your practice. So stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you back here sometime.